Good morning, all you rod holders, and happy Mother's Day. This is Wesley Van Devener with Algwoutdoors, getting ready to do some fishing, hit the water, and Sunday, and hopefully we get on something. Woke up a little bit late. I was supposed to go fishing with a buddy of mine, and I woke up too late for him. He's got to work later today, so I'm flying solo for a few hours before we do our Mother's Day stuff. Have fun, and I'll see you soon. Alright folks, well, I'm down here at this pond. I've been fishing for a few minutes, and I got my first little one on the white inline spinner. I'll get this fish unhooked and then I'll talk to you for a minute. Came down here with 2 rods, and like I said, caught him on the little ultralight rig with the white inline spinner, but I actually started out throwing my bait caster with the Fire Tiger egg, which is a wake bait. And that just goes to show you that sometimes either that runs closer to the surface, that wake bait does. And so sometimes I don't want something at the surface or just down a little bit deeper. That little inline spinner will drop down a little bit more, and they're still chasing moving baits, so that's a good thing. With that little inline spinner, drop down a little bit more, get to where the fish are and where they actually feel like feeding. And just simple little tweaks like that will help you catch some fish. Well folks, it's fish number 2. He's probably a pound. Moved down the bank a few feet because where I'm set up officially, got him. Cute little guy, no spots on him, no bruises, nothing like that. Where I'm originally set up, I'm on a freaking rock pile. So you don't know how important balance is when it comes to setting the hook and all that kind of stuff. Man, trying to stand on a rock pile ain't no fun. So we'll get back to it. I'm thinking about moving down a little bit farther. I figured this would be a good spot on this pond because all the wind's blowing right into this cove that I'm at. So I've caught 2 so far. Hopefully it picks up. If not, I'll move. See you soon. Move down, oh, maybe 75 yards or so. Very first cast, I caught this little guy. It's a feisty little bugger. He's got himself a nice little battle wound. Once I get unhooked, I'll show it to you. Pending not hooking myself, which I just about did. Let's get him in the lip over here. See that? Nice little battle wound. There's my pliers. Slid down in my pocket a little bit. There we go. Yeah, he's just a little guy. Must have gotten in a fight with something. Somebody snagged him. Get him back in the water. Actually, before I do that, where I'm at, it just looked like a good little choke point to me. You got the wind blowing in a little bit, and then there's this little thing that water feeds into. I figure, well, maybe the bait fish are getting blown in there and be a nice little ambush spot for the bass or whatever else is in this lake. I think it's mostly just bass and bluegill. So, see you soon. Well folks, bad side of fishing. I didn't catch anything, but I had an explosion on my micro rod, so I'll have to fix this. I might go back to the wake bait just to see if I'll hit it for a little bit, and then might get that fixed and get back to it. But you know, sometimes you don't see this. I don't know what the heck happened. That happened. I started pulling line off the spool and it was doubling off, you know, 2 pieces of line at the same time. So I'll have to fix that. Okay, so I moved down the bank and I casted over the tree and a little bit to the left so that if the wind took it, my line wouldn't end up in it. And I get right below those tree branches, and this little son of a gun came out and smacked it. There he is. He flopped off while I was bringing him in. Oh, he's a cranky little guy. Ooh, he's got a battle wound on him too. That's not where I hooked him. He just flopped off. Look at that. Oh, my thumb's in the way. Man, I think he got hooked by something nasty. It looks like a tear. Focus. Yeah, that's a nasty wound. But, that was on the wake bait. I haven't fixed the inline spinner yet before I moved. Oops, got me another one on the wake bait. I just missed one on this thing just a minute ago, so I don't know. Maybe this is the same fish that swiped at it and decided not to take it. But cookie cutter, you know, typical size that I've caught out of this pond. Trying to get him out. He hooked himself in a, there he goes, precarious little spot. Got 2 of them, 2 hooks right on his bottom lip, so he's not too happy. But I don't see any battle wounds on this one, so good looking bass. The spot where I'm at, I got 3 points I can fish. I can go that way, I can fish right in front of me, and I can cast right back to where I was. So far, the 2 hits I've had are basically right back where I used to be. So I'm just hitting them from a different angle. Not much longer and I'm gonna stop for the day. I got too much stuff going on for Mother's Day. So see you soon. All right, welcome back, folks. We've done our little Mother's Day thing and hung around the house a little bit. Liam took a ride on his Power Wheels. And we went down to, there's a little playground at our area that I didn't even know about. And he and Ashton played for a little bit. And there's actually a pond back there. I got to figure out how to get to it. I was told that we can fish there.
Instead of crawling down through there.
Yeah, there's a hole that people have dug and they're crawling underneath the fence, and I'm not crawling underneath the fence.
Yeah,
and
me either.
I'm not gonna.
He's gonna try to find a way to get through that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna jump over the fence, so I'll figure it out. But hope you enjoyed this video today. Caught a few out at that local pond I was down there at. Yeah, the weather really changed a lot on Mother's Day. This morning when I was out fishing, it was only about 55 degrees. And right now I think we're in the mid-80s, so it jumped about 30 degrees. So you guys get your rod in your hand and get out and catch something.
Yep. Even if you like it with slime.
What?
I said even if you like it with slime.
Even if you like it with slime, lime slime?
Yep.
That's going to be Liam's company one day, lime slime.
Yep.
All right, we'll see you soon.